Hey, this is about to be hard. Hey, you gotta watch OGonaway Wrestling. It's unbelievable. I caught it the other day. Check it out. OGonaway Wrestling. Don't forget, OGonaway Wrestling.
This is WWE legend Tatanka. Make sure that you watch OGonaway Wrestling. How true that is.
Listen. Yeah, you know it's time for revolution. I give you proper execution. Cause you're a broken institution.
Got here Beth Phoenix. Bill DeMott. Sunny. And her page with the Body Donnas. I hear the Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie, Gerald Briscoe, Gangrel, in the page with the Brood, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Zack Ryder, Diesel, and he also signed that as Kevin Nash as well. Here's the other Diesel in his in his page with Diesel and Shawn Michaels. Dusty Rhodes, The American Dream. Here, Gangrel in his solo page. Mean Gene Okerlund. Okay. Goldust. One of my favorites in this encyclopedia is the Team Extreme page signed by Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. It's one of my favorites in this encyclopedia. Got here Honky Tonk Man. And Howard Finkel. Very nice. Jack Swagger. Very cool. Jake the Snake Roberts. Another one of my favorites in here. Jeff Hardy and his solo page. Jerry the King Lawler. Still one of the nicest autographs. Jillian Hall, former Divas champion. And Hall of Famer, one of the best one of the best commentators in history, Jim Ross. Good old Jim Ross. JR. Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. At one time, Jimmy Hart actually gave me a shout out to my old channel. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get that video back and add it to this channel. John Morrison. Kofi Kingston. Also got on here Diesel in the page for the Click. Larry Zbyszko. Lex Luger. Lillian Garcia. Okay. Maurice. Got here too Melina. And Sir Mo with Men on a Mission. And I also got here Super Crazy in the Mexicools page. One of my favorite diva ones I have in here, Mickie James. Joey Mercury. Kevin Nash again, this time in the NWO page. The late Outlaw Ron Bass. Dusty Rhodes and Mean Gene Okerlund are the other two in here that I have that have passed on. Rey Mysterio, also one of my favorites in here. Yet another favorite, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Saba Simba. Santino Morella. Scotty 2 Hotty on his solo page. One of my top favorite autographs in here, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Very cool, very, very awesome. Nikki from the Spirit Squad, and he also signed it as Dolph Ziggler. Sunny in her solo page, and Super Crazy in his solo page. Tatanka. He's the other legend that gave me a shout out in my old channel. Again, I'm going to try my best to retrieve those videos and add them to this channel. Ted DiBiase Jr. Tito Santana. Tony Atlas. Scotty 2 Hotty and the 2 Cool page. And Tori Wilson. Tyson Tomko. My number one favorite in this page, in this encyclopedia. It'll be a very long time before it gets topped. The Dead Man, The Undertaker. My God, I still can't believe I was able to meet him. God. Vladimir Kozlov. And William Regal in the pages. Now, I've also gotten autographs in the back, and in the front and the back of the encyclopedia. So, I got here Ricardo Rodriguez, Justin Gabriel, Rosa Mendez, Jinder Mahal, Johnny Curtis, Heath Slater, Wade Barrett, Tyler Rex, Alberto Del Rio, Trent Beretta, and Jimmy and Jey Uso. Now for the front. Darren Young, Sin Cara, Alex Riley, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. Now for the white page. Got here Caitlyn, Eli Cottonwood, Xavier Woods, Seth Rollins, Maxine, Abraham Washington, AJ Lee, Naomi, Oksana, and Brodus Clay. Now that's it for the encyclopedia. Now I'm going to show you my collection of autographed magazines. I have this Best of WWE 2010 magazine that's signed. It's signed by Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, CM Punk, and that's about it. Okay. This Raw and SmackDown magazine signed by Shawn Michaels. WWE magazine from 2007 signed by Chris Jericho. Holiday 2010 magazine signed by Rey Mysterio. WWE October 2010 magazine signed by The Miz And this was the first time that Miz ever appeared on the cover of a magazine. So, well, appeared on the cover of a WWE magazine. WWE August 2008 magazine, signed by Jeff Hardy. WWE magazine, signed by Matt Hardy. Very beautifully in silver. Raw magazine, signed by Lita. SmackDown magazine, signed by the Great Khali. WWE magazine, signed by Booker T. Vintage WWF King of the Ring magazine, signed by Jerry the King Lawler. Very nice. One of my favorites. November 2002 magazine, signed by Kane. Florida Championship Wrestling magazine, signed by Alex Riley. Florida Championship Wrestling magazine, signed by Sheamus. Florida Championship Wrestling magazine, signed by Drew McIntyre. Very nice. Alright, I'm just going to put the camera down one more time. If I can get my other magazines. Here we go. Clearly my favorite. WWE magazine, November 2007. Signed by The Undertaker. Very, 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 very nice. And I got another one. October 2000 magazine with the American Badass Undertaker. Again, signed by The Undertaker. Very, very nice. One day I'm going to get these two framed. All right. All right, next. I'm going to show you my autographed 8x10s. This is the last bit of autographs you guys are going to see. For now. Look familiar? Here. Bret Hart. Hold on a sec. The Miz. Christian. Daniel Bryan. Natalia. Tyson Kidd. David Hart Smith. The Hart Dynasty picture signed by Tyson Kidd, Natalia, and David Hart Smith. The late Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He still had one of the, to me, a very beautiful autograph. Another one signed by Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Larry Zbyszko. Santana Garrett. Cody Rhodes. Goldust. The late Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Melina. John Morrison. Beth Phoenix. Rey Mysterio. Cowboy James Storm. Cowboy James Storm. Earl Hebner. Earl Hebner. Frankie Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian. AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Sheamus. Steve Kern, otherwise known as Skinner in WWF. CM Punk. Beth Phoenix. Ted DiBiase Jr. Maurice. Rosa Mendez. Jerry the King Lawler. Christian. Paul London. This one was actually sent to me by an old friend of mine from 8 years ago. His YouTube name was AX7ROH. Pretty sure he's gone by now, but you know, that's how I got this one. Tracy Brooks. Another Tracy Brooks. Scotty Too Hottie. Cookie. Angela Fong. Lillian Garcia. Tori Wilson. Kevin Nash. By the way, if you hear a little bit of whining in the background, it's just my dog. I have him outside the door. His name is Stimpy. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Alberto Del Rio. Larry Zbyszko. Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Former Divas Champion, Jillian Hall. William Regal. Heath Slater. Wade Barrett. Sonny. WWE Hall of Fame. 2011. Kofi Kingston. Alberto Del Rio. Gerald Briscoe. Santino Marella. Vladimir Kozlov. Alex Riley. Drew McIntyre. Tatanka. There we go. The late Ron Bass. Zack Ryder. Dolph Ziggler. Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie. Jack Swagger. Jinder Mahal. Justin Gabriel. One of my favorite 8x10s. And I got two of my favorites right here. My two top favorites right here in the binder. Right next to each other. Shawn Michaels. And of course, The Undertaker. The late Mean Gene Okerlund. Theodore Long. Teddy Long. Playa. Vicky Guerrero. Kurt Hawkins. Tyler Rex. Booker T. R-Truth. The great Jake the Snake Roberts. Jeff Hardy. Velvet Sky. Hall of Famer, good old JR, Jim Ross. Super Crazy. A better shot here. There you go. Sir Mo. And another one from Sir Mo. Very nice. Here's my autographed trading cards. Here, Beth Phoenix, Mick Foley, Sheamus, Maurice, Ted DiBiase, CM Punk, Jerry the King Lawler, Christian, Kofi Kingston, Jillian, Gerald Briscoe, Jack Swagger. Okay, and I got here a WWE placemat signed by Darren Young, Caitlyn, Rosa Mendez, Maxine, Trent Beretta, AJ Lee, Oksana, Alex Riley, Beth Phoenix, Tyler Rex, and John Morrison. That about does it for my autographs. There's a little bit of another side I wanted you to catch. On April 24th, depending on what the situation in the country is, I can't really say what it is yet because of how YouTube has been acting, but the health crisis that's going on right now. On April 24th, I'm going to be going to an indie wrestling show in Orlando, where I'm going to be meeting Crime Time, Elijah Burke, Sin Bodhi, Shannon Moore, and a couple of others. So if anybody wants to send me any messages to one of my social media platforms, or leave a comment on this video telling me that you want an autograph, just let me know what you want me to get signed. If you want to send it to me, get in contact with me so I could send you my address so you could ship it to me. Alright guys, like I said, I'm here now for the long haul. Nothing is holding me back. I'm here for good this time. Just like old times, this is OGonaway Wrestling signing out. Take care, guys.